PDS was a great place to work. It was an awesome environment where people allowed you to be yourself.
It was the best job I ever had in my life.
I think people should come here because it's really the best job you'll ever have.
And it's a fun office to work in.
If you're interested at all in indigent representation, if you're interested in trial work, if the law is something that appeals to you intellectually, I think that PDS is a fantastic place to work.
There's two types of criminal defendants in this country, those who have and those who have not.
PDS strives to provide the highest quality representation to indigent persons charged with crimes in D.C.
Not just to provide adequate representation or effective representation, but instead to provide the absolute best representation possible.
Having grown up in New York, I saw so many people, especially young men of color, get swept up into what I've always felt and what I always felt is a really unfair, unjust criminal justice system.
Most of my friends ended up in the criminal justice system when I was growing up. I myself ended up in the criminal justice system when I was growing up, so I wanted to be a defense attorney once I saw my attorney. I love this guy, he fought for me, so I felt like I owed it. I felt like I should be giving good representation to those that can't afford it, like most of my friends.
The training program at PDS is a solid foundation for any career that you want to launch.
One of the things that PDS does a good job of, I think, is balancing the need to train and also empowering a young lawyer to really guide his or her own case.
There's a lot of independence at PDS. We hire people who are the best at what they do, and we hire them with the expectation that they're going to be responsible enough and mature enough to do the job and make the kinds of judgments that they need to.
From the very beginning, you are responsible for your own caseload and writing your own briefs and arguing your own cases in court, which is something that associates at law firms don't get to do until they're partners.
Every firm in this city that does litigation keeps their eye on PDS and all the superstars that are coming out of here. The training here is the best there is in the country, better than you can get at any law firm.
Everybody, all of our lawyers, all of our staff, everybody's really committed to the work that we do.
We work hard together, and it's a community of people who are all striving for the same goal.
And sometimes I wonder to myself, how can you have such passion, especially sometimes when you know you're going in such on a hard case? How can you keep that passion? But they do.
Your heart has to be into it, your mind has to be into it, either 100% or don't do it at all, because somebody's life is in your hands.
I am doing something special and something that when I look back on, in my old age, that I will have been very proud of what I've spent my life doing.
If you come here, you will be challenged. If you come here, you will be fulfilled. And you will learn a lot, you will contribute a lot, and you will leave here feeling like this has been the best experience of your professional life.